It was never supposed to come to this. But now, they would all remember who started it and who would end it. The battle for the Nix expanse had raged for over 30 hours. Vessels from 9 different species clashed in a firestorm of color and chaos, each fighting for control of the ancient gateway that pulsed in the heart of the region, a structure older than any recorded civilization. Whoever controlled it could move fleets across the galaxy in seconds. Power beyond imagining. Explosions rippled across the void. Shields failed. Lives were lost by the thousands. And humanity? They hadn't even arrived. The other factions had made a dangerous assumption. The humans wouldn't intervene, that they would stay neutral, as they always had in the galaxy's large-scale conflicts. They were wrong. Aboard the Varnith dreadnought Korsolek, General Zyra watched the chaos unfold from her command dais, a twisted smile on her lips. "They're tearing each other apart," her lieutenant said. "Soon, the gateway will be ours." Zyra gave a curt nod. And humanity? Still silent. They issued a statement last cycle, condemning all sides. Empty words. Zyra snorted. Let them watch. Let them fade. But then, the stars changed. Every sensor on every ship across the battlefield began screaming in unison. A gravitational anomaly had entered the system, massive, deliberate, and accelerating fast. Suddenly, communications across the warring fleets went dead. Every ship turned to face the void beyond the battlefield. And then it came, the UNS Vindicator, a warship so large it defied classification. Not sleek, not elegant, just brutal, black steel shaped like a spear aimed at the galaxy's heart. It moved slowly, not because it was sluggish, but because every faction, from the diplomatic allegiance to the warlike Threx, had heard of the Vindicator. Rumors, whispers, a ship so advanced it had never been tested. Until now, the galaxy had mocked humanity's diplomacy. Now it would fear their silence. Aboard the Vindicator, Captain Alara Hayes stood at the center of the bridge, arms crossed behind her back, her face unreadable. "All systems green," her tactical officer reported. "We are now the most heavily armed ship in this sector." Alara nodded slowly. "Open a channel." To everyone. The communications array flared to life. Across the battlefield, translators kicked in. No one dared speak. No one dared fire. Only one voice cut through the silence. "This conflict ends now. You ignored the treaties. You broke the accords. You slaughtered civilians. You crossed lines that can't be uncrossed. Humanity is here to restore balance. Stand down, or be removed." No one moved. So Earth made its move. A blinding light shot from the Vindicator's core, one single warning shot. It didn't strike a ship. It split an asteroid the size of a moon in two. Effortlessly. The message was clear. Ships from the lesser factions began powering down weapons. Engines cooled. A ceasefire rippled outward like a wave. But not everyone listened. 3 Threx war cruisers broke formation, surging toward the Vindicator, weapons hot. "Target lock," Alara said calmly. "Fire." 3 bolts of contained fusion energy launched from the human ship's spinal cannon. The Threx ships vanished, erased from space before their weapons even finished charging. The battlefield went dead silent again. From her battered command deck, General Zyra watched the ship hover like a god over a battlefield of mortals. "They weren't bluffing," her aide whispered. "No," Zyra growled. "They never were." She turned to her crew. "Stand down. Now." Within an hour, the gateway was secure. No shots fired. No further blood spilled. Because one ship had arrived. Not to conquer, but to remind the galaxy. Humanity had stayed out of the wars. Not because it was weak, but because it hoped the galaxy could solve its problems without fire. But when pushed to the edge, when enough blood had been spilled, humanity sent only one warship. And that was enough. The galaxy froze. Not because they saw humanity's fury, but because they realized how much worse it could have been.